Okay, guys, we are back, and I just want to say I tried. I tried to film parts 4 and 5 of the Fab Fatties podcast that we have left to complete on our sleuthing expedition, but I just did not have it in me to sit through something that boring. Okay, I was 5 minutes in, and I was like, I got nothing to say, and I need to regroup, get some more energy in me, and try again tomorrow. Why do I have no energy? It's because it is that time of year in Michigan where hell is the sun upon earth, and it is now 95 degrees outside and humid, and it's been like that for the last few days. Why am I wearing a sweatshirt? It's because inside my house is now freezing. I cannot seem to find a balance between the blisteringly hot and the freezing on the inside. So hopefully that just evens out eventually before I go to bed tonight. But yeah, we're gonna talk about something different for right now, just because I needed something more stimulating. I couldn't handle something that boring like the Fab Fatties, and that's what it is. It was exactly boring. That stimulating thing is fatphobia spotted in the wild. Or at least that's what they're saying. I have a few videos and an article from a few days ago about a woman beating up on another woman, and one of them was thin and one of them was fat. And it was the thin woman beating up on the fat person, and she was openly calling her fat. And we're like, we have to do another investigation. Is this fat phobia or is this something else? Am I something else? I mean, is it just straight up mental illness? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to read an article. We're going to watch some videos. And I want you to give me your opinion about what's going on. Okay, we got the article here. It's a shocking video shows Southwest plane passenger spitting and pulling woman's hair. Now, what this should say is shocking video shows Southwest plane passenger who is thin spitting and pulling a fat woman's hair, because that is actually what happened. And I'm not laughing at that because I think it's funny. I'm laughing because it's like, holy crap, holy crap. And this is why you shouldn't fly Southwest. Just gonna say it. Did not sound like a fun time. This was published June 18th, 2025. It is relatively recent. Southwest catching heat. Okay. Footage of a violent outburst aboard a Southwest Airlines flight shows a woman spitting, screaming, and yanking another passenger's hair as shocked travelers look on. The incident allegedly took place while passengers were boarding a flight from New York's LaGuardia Airport to Kansas City. A series of Reddit posts showing footage of the altercation have since gone viral, with the initial clip showing a verbal dispute that quickly became violent as a woman yanked a female passenger's hair while flight crew and other passengers tried to intervene. Why is the word hair highlighted? That's weird. So I don't know if you guys know about Southwest, but there's like no business class, there's no first class. It's basically, you get on and you find yourself a seat. So you kind of get what you get because you paid for Southwest. After being physically restrained, she later begins spitting at the same woman before her head is held down by a Southwest employee. Additional footage in a second Reddit post shows what happened next, with the woman resisting restraint and screaming as more passengers become involved. According to Reddit users discussing the footage, she allegedly refused to sit next to a larger passenger and began lashing out physically and verbally. She said in part 1, all this because I didn't want to sit next to a fat lady or something like that, one user noted. And there's a video, and we're going to watch that in a second. The woman's identity has not been confirmed, but some commenters speculate that alcohol or mental health issues may have contributed to her behavior. In a short statement given to Newsweek, Southwest Airlines said the customer involved in the incident was removed from the flight and denied boarding. We commend our team for their professionalism during the incident. Okay, in-flight safety. The competition has renewed discussions on in-flight safety and crew response tactics. According to cabin crew wings, flight attendants are trained to use calm, quiet interventions when dealing with potentially disruptive passengers. There's nothing more counterproductive than embarrassing or provoking an upset passenger, the guidance states. It could just escalate the problem. In situations where talking fails, the site recommends involving colleagues and using seat changes or distractions, options unavailable in this incident as the situation quickly escalated. No fly lists. This kind of behavior is almost certain to land the woman on Southwest's no fly list, with Travel Plus Leisure noting unreliable behavior is the number one reason passengers end up on an airline's no fly list. This includes making threats or acting in a violent manner that prevents airline crew members from doing their jobs, which subsequently impacts the safety of other passengers. As video of the Southwest flight continues to circulate online, many viewers have expressed outrage at the woman's actions. Enjoy never flying again, quipped one user, although whether criminal charges or airline-imposed sanctions follow remains to be seen. Hey, if I was that woman, I don't care how fat I am. You pull my hair, I'm pressing charges. Okay, so let's check out these videos, guys. Let's see what is really going on. Okay, so there are 2 videos, and we're going to watch both of them. This is the first video I got on Reddit. If you want to check out comments and stuff, that's where it is. This woman, or just looking at her, I can just tell. I don't know. There's like an aura. There's an aura going on with her. It's not just she's being violent at the moment. I mean, just she's got a lot of makeup on. She's wearing a hat that's kind of weird. She's got some scroll and crossbones on it. Just see what's going on.
Don't touch people.
No.
Don't touch
No, this is where her asshole is.
Do not touch her.
Look at her.
Shut
the fuck up. Don't fucking touch me.
Yeah, this woman's got a lot more going on than just being mad at a fat person. In this case, I can say, just from the first few seconds, her fat phobia, so to speak, is just her mental illness coming to the forefront. Allegedly. I don't know this woman, but nobody of sane mind just goes and grabs somebody's hair on an airline. This is ridiculous. This is a violent woman.
Let go.
Let go. Let go. Let go for hair.
And look, she's smiling.
Let go for hair.
This is somebody, look at her facial expression. This is somebody who has no inkling of the consequences of her actions. She really thinks she's going to get away with this. I mean, they said she was drunk. I 100% believe it. She is not using her executive functioning skills at the moment. They are clearly impaired.
I'm not. I'm not even touching your hair, bitch.
Clearly you are.
We need those 911.
You need to let go.
I want to commend this guy right here who is trying to de-escalate the situation. Clearly not even a flight attendant, keeping this woman from hurting this other woman who's just kind of minding her own business right now.
You need to let go right now.
And she's being so calm.
You need to let go
of her hair right
Let
now.
go of her hair.
You guys are already past the point of no return. You're already past the
Let
point
go
of no
of her
return.
hair.
Let go of her hair, man.
Yeah, she's got these really terrible extensions in her hair. What, you're going to Kansas City to party? Like, what are you doing? You know what's interesting is like she's calling her a fat lady, and she definitely is a little bit overweight, but I can definitely understand not wanting to sit next to somebody who's larger on an airplane, especially Southwest, where you can't actually opt for larger seats. But again, you got yourself in that situation. It's luck of the draw who you're sitting next to. But I'm looking at her in that seat, and I think you got enough room. I really think you do. I don't think she's taking up that much space.
Y'all see me. You know what's going on. It's just retarded. Yeah, put me on the ground. Put me on the ground. All right. Look at this fat lady. Look at this fat ass bitch. She can't even look. You can't even see her stomach. It's horrible. Look at her outfit. Look at this fat ass bitch. Hilarious. You can't even show your mouth because you're embarrassed. You can't even see it because you're embarrassed. Shut the fuck up.
Who is Alana?
Yeah, she's clearly insane. Look at her eyes. You know, it's interesting because, like, I bet so many people in fat acceptance are calling this fat phobia when this is clearly a mentally ill person. And a mentally ill person, even that woman wasn't fat, she's going to go after for something, right? She's go after, she could say, your clothes suck, your hair sucks. She was looking for a fight.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, ugly ass fucking dude who's never gonna lay it again.
Yeah, see, she's going after this guy saying, calling him ugly, saying he's never going to get laid. It's just, she's clearly crazy. Now, are we saying she's anti-man? You can make the argument that she's anti-man.
Okay, I'm sorry, black guy. My boyfriend's black, so shut the fuck up. My boyfriend's fucking a black guy. My boyfriend's a black. My boyfriend's black. My boyfriend's a fucking black guy.
And now she's getting a little racist. There's something wrong with her.
You're joking.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
I
the
would
fuck
sue.
up.
I would
Shut the
sue.
fuck up. Shut
Press
the fuck
charges.
up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, put a face down. Shut the fuck up.
Yikes. Well, guys, that was the first video. As we said, the woman is clearly crazy. Let's watch a little more. Kind of want to see her get slammed against the ground now.
Ugly ass bitch, you're so fucking. Right, you guys, you never got laid in your life. Your boyfriend's dick is like 2 inches big. That's embarrassing. I'm so sorry about your boyfriend. That's horrible. That's horrible. I can't breathe. 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 I can't breathe.
She's on drugs. She's on drugs. This explains it all. She's on drugs. She has no inhibition. She's clearly drunk as well. She's like, I can't breathe. You probably can't breathe because of the drugs. You know, you've lost your effing mind. You got on a plane. Never getting on that plane again. They got you on a no-fly list now.
I can't breathe. Okay. Let me go. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Shut the fuck up. I can't breathe. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Nobody's fucking touching me. Fuck you. You're not letting me go, motherfucker. You're corny as fuck.
Okay, so we are stopping there. I do not want to watch this woman have a medical incident like that. I feel really bad for the woman who got her hair pulled. Like, she did not deserve that at all. This woman was clearly mentally ill, and yeah, I'm not going to watch any more of that and watch her humiliate herself. She's clearly having some sort of drug-induced insanity moment. But yeah, I want to see what Fat Acceptance TikTok has to say about it. I have no doubt, though, Fat Acceptance will take any opportunity to grasp onto any inkling of fat phobia because it promotes their cause. when we all just clearly saw a mentally ill woman acting mentally ill. She insulted Black people, she insulted men, she insulted fat women, she called another woman ugly. That woman wasn't even fat.
So if you haven't seen the video of the woman on the Southwest flight who was pulling the hair of a woman, swearing in her face, looking at her like she literally wanted to kill her, and spitting in her fucking face because she didn't want to sit next to her because she was someone in a bigger body. If you
Person-centered language, someone in a bigger body.
you haven't seen that video, please go watch that yourself. I'm fucking pissed off, but I'm also really happy that this video is surfacing because a lot of people are watching it and being horrified, and you fucking should be, because this is that is what fat phobia looks like. And
I'm happy that a woman had a mentally ill incident because now it provides evidence to my cause. Do you even hear yourself? Like, that's crazy. Like I told you, they're just going to grasp at anything. Like, this is a woman who is very clearly having a mental episode. This is not typical fat phobia. But no, she's happy. She's happy that somebody has a video of it so that she can promote her cause. It's a very single-minded way of looking at things, isn't it? It's like you see somebody insulting a fat woman, an incident of fat phobia, now I have something to put on TikTok. That's basically what she's saying. And believe me, I don't feel sorry for this woman having the mental episode at all. I mean, clearly I think there's some, substances involved with this. She should know better before getting on a plane. Like, that's crazy. But we all kind of understand what's going on.
I'm not here to try to compare fights at all, because like that's not productive at all. But when you think about language and things that have phobia in it, like homophobia, fat phobia is similar to that fight in the sense that they are both things that are based in irrational fears of people or things that it's based on nothing. Like, look up phobia, please, and like educate yourself.
So she's comparing fat people to gay people. Good to know. If you're gay, please let me know how you feel about that, having your immutable characteristic compared to somebody's unhealthy eating habits. Probably doesn't feel very good.
There's a reason why that is tacked on to words and how they play in society. It's 2025, and I really, 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 really want us to start talking about fat phobia and sharing our experiences and holding each other accountable, because
I guarantee you 99% of the people who are on fat acceptance have never had an incident like this happen to them. That woman who had her hair pulled is going to have the best fat phobia story in the history of the world for decades to come. Nobody's ever going to top her. She wins. She's won the fat phobia war. And here's the thing. It's like, even though we can look at this and think it's a mentally ill woman, I don't even blame the woman who get her hair pulled if she wants to run with the fat phobia storyline just for herself. Hey, she lived through it. She got her hair pulled, right? She was spit on, which is, in my opinion, I'd rather get my hair pulled than get spit on. That's disgusting. But everybody else, no, you should be able to see and know about what was going on in that video. But I guess you're just too happy about it at the moment to think critically.
This shit is getting tired. And, obviously I am someone who lives in a bigger body. And so this is deep for me. And this is like hitting home. If you're watching this and you're also enraged, maybe start educating yourself and like listening more to the people around you who exist.
I am enraged over the whole thing, but not for the same reason that she is. I just think that airlines have gone to SHIT in a lot of ways. And there's a really huge thing with people not having public decency anymore, or like you know what I mean? Like, they don't know how to conduct themselves in public since COVID. Everybody lost the social skills to know how you're supposed to actually act in public. You can't act this way on a plane. You can't have fights in airports. Like, what's wrong with you? And yet they just keep doing it, and they don't think there's going to be any consequences. And there usually is. Like, that woman's never going on Southwest again. Like, good luck to her. And I wouldn't even be surprised if Southwest like shared their no-fly list with our airlines, and that woman has to take a bus around the country for the rest of her life. But then she'll probably get kicked off of buses too, because she'll start fights there. Like, that's another thing too, is people don't realize, like, if you're a person who fights, you don't just have like one fight. You have many fights. I would not be surprised if this woman has like prior incidents of like drunken behavior where she's fought in like a bar or something and got arrested, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
in bigger bodies because they have experiences that are literally traumatic.
Okay,
And
but your literally traumatic experience, I'm sorry, does not compare to this woman's actually literally traumatic experience. Please tell me how the doctor told you to lose weight. Please tell me how your mother told you that you'd be prettier if you'd lost some weight. Those things, while definitely very hurtful and in some level can be traumatic to your development and your formative years, this is not the same as literally getting attacked on an airplane.
we do not give them space literally to talk about it and feel safe ever, like ever. I was on a hike the other day, and usually I'm good at like, doesn't fucking matter to me, but sometimes, you know, I have my days where it's just not easy and you just feel really exposed and you just feel in the way. And I'm literally like hiking on a trail and I felt like I was in the way. Like it's something that you can feel, and you feel it and you know it when you're not welcomed in a space. Or
Okay, girl, that's your own psychological issues. Nobody said anything to you, but you're like, I could feel I was in the way. Most people aren't thinking about you. Like, I really need people in fat acceptance to really grasp this. Most people don't think about you. They don't care about you. They see you, they might think in their heads, oh, she's kind of large. And then they get on with their day and they don't care about you. But I think that's worse in most cases. I really, really think a lot of people in fat acceptance are very angry by the fact that they are not getting the kind of attention that they want. They do want attention, but they want their kind of attention. There's this great scene in the TV show Mad Men where the guy's like, I think about you and I feel sorry for you. And then the lead character just says nonchalantly, I don't think about you at all. And honestly, that's most people's attitude towards fat acceptance. Now, why am I the exception? It's because I'm fat. I notice the fat things. Most people who do fat acceptance content were overweight at some point in their lives. They realized the lie that you actually can lose weight and keep it off. And now they're mad about it. And they want you to stop pushing this rhetoric. But your story of I was hiking and usually I'm fine, but then I could just tell, I could just feel it. That's not real. that's in your head. That's 100% in your head. It's kind of crazy. But then again, I feel like that is so much of fat acceptance. That's why their stories are always so vague. Like they'll say stories like, you could go to the doctor and your nose is running, and they'll tell you to lose weight. And it's like, is that your story? Did that actually happen to you? Well, it didn't happen to me, but it happens to people. Like who specifically? Tell me who specifically. So much of this stuff is made up.
people think that you look disgusting and that you aren't worthy of being outside in nature, for example. Like it is fucking heartbreaking and feels so disempowering. So I just hope that we can start talking about it more. And
But did anybody actually say anything to you? Like, let me go back for a second. Did anyone actually say anything to you?
breaking and feels worthy of being outside in nature, for example. Like it is fucking heartbreaking and feels
Nobody said anything to you. This is all in your head. Most people are going to be happy that you're actually out there hiking because it means that you're exercising. They're probably thinking, oh, good for her. She's taking care of herself. And meanwhile, you're spiraling, thinking everybody hates you.
so disempowering. So I just hope that we can start talking about it more, and making this fight as prominent as some of our other fights that we have. All of our fights are valid. I'm not trying to compare them. I'm just trying to make the association between phobia and the words that come before that. So I don't know.
She's not trying to compare them when she literally just compared them. Comparing is literally finding the association between things. It's comparing is finding the similarities. Not trying to compare them, just trying to show you how they're similar. Definitions.
I don't know.
Okay, well, hey, that's the end of that video. Well, guys, what did you think of those videos? Any insight? Do you think that was a legitimate case of fat phobia, or do you think it was a legitimate case of that woman was crazy? Off her ass crazy. I mean, look, she attacked the black man, she attacked another man, she attacked another woman. Those people were fat. She was off her rocker. But wouldn't you know it, fat acceptance is celebrating that, yay, we have an incident on video, and that can support our cause. It's like, support the cause of getting people who are mentally ill help. How about that? And with that, guys, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, I will have the energy tomorrow to film parts 4 and 5 of the Fat Baddies podcast. It's bad. It's not that interesting. It's boring. It's boring. I mean, maybe it'll be exciting for you, but I'm gonna have to, I don't know, pump some like shots of espresso just to make it through there and put enough energy into it to actually make it interesting for you. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Not to sell myself short, just want to lower your expectations. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.